Yeah, so welcome to the river run trip I did in September. Now, we were making our way from Cape Town to Swellendam, and this is all now the farm routes known as the Overberg that we were doing. So I luckily had the Garmin plotted for the route, and no one else did, so I was lucky to be in the front. Here you can see the canola, the tractor, there's the cattle grid. So this is all pure farmlands known as the Overberg. There's the array of steeds. Yeah, we were lucky to have a support vehicle. He was also doing the videography for the weekend. And here we're just making our way to the Malgas pond. It used to be hand operated, now it's mechanical, and it's then open for full traffic, and it doesn't cost a cent. So you can just hop on and hop off. That's quite a fun ride going over the Malgas pond. And here they released us like wild horses. So from here we headed straight north towards Swellendam. We filled up the tanks because the next day was quite a long ride and so nice and dusty, have to clean those visors. So here Patrick was tuning the guys why didn't they ride the girls up, why they pulled them up. Now we're arriving at Umshanti, and this is then the camp setup. Here I've got the First Ascent Lunar tent. I can definitely recommend this one. It's a great tent, that one. So they took us for a little booze cruise, sunset cruise on the lake here by Umshanti. And they took us into this little corner, so pretty. You can even go further up if you have like a canoe, but our little boat couldn't go any further than this corner. And that's then the sunset. Look how beautiful that is. And there's a nice big fire, the social scene. Here we had like a little competition for pulling rope. In Afrikaans we say touwtrek. The team in the back there definitely won. They had a beast of a person in the back. Not gonna beat that guy. So here we were all gathering the next morning for the talk. You always have to have a good talk before outright so everybody can get their minds level. Look at all those beautiful steeds. Look at that, such an array of bonies. Oh, and then we took off. So you can see on these big outrights you always have a lot of dust. There's Karen on her donkey, and there's Lance on his T7. And here we arrived back at the Malgas pond, this time with a lot more motorcycles. You can see it's full open for traffic, so there were even some cars in the mix. Karen's mirror came a bit loose there, so I helped tighten it for her. And this is us now crossing over. That's then a full load. I think there was about 3 full loads of motorcycles as we were pulling up there. So that was a little route that they planned out for us on the Saturday. There's a nice photo. And here we get released again, the wild horses. So we just had a little stop here to freshen up, get a coffee, get something to eat. And here's the nice little lineup of the motorcycles arriving. And there were so many motorcycles on this trip. You can see that, look at that. What a variety. The 990 KTMs were definitely a popular one. The Africa Twins, there were a few Teneres in the mix. So there was really a beautiful array. Even the KLRs, the GSs, really beautiful. So now we got ready here to take off yet again. We only spent about a half an hour there. Wasn't too long. And see even all kinds of mixes here. Even the ladies riding with everything, 2-ups, everything, doesn't matter. Everybody's involved. We got a special permission to go through the farmlands. So this is now special roads that we could do just because we were part of this little outride. And then we were coming up onto the mountainous sides. So we had an option to do either a easier route or the more technical one. And this is us now going down towards the technical side. Look at that nice Desert X. Beautiful. Yeah, no, yes, yeah, really nice. The GoPro never does justice, but there was a few nice little hills here going down. Quite a few plastics. Yeah, there's the adventure riding Muppets Traverse, and that's in your aloe ferox plants. You can see it. This is the route that we were doing down towards a little bit more of an adventure section. You can see the people don't really ride out here much. Quite overgrown and quite rocky. So yeah, that was quite the mission getting through all of that. But Kaimani, she handled it real good. and we're basically riding next to the river here. So the river is just on my right hand side, and we were heading down to what they call the rock garden. So I took the chicken run, I must say, through this little canal. That was the chicken run, and then down the bottom on the right was the more technical one. There you can see, look at the 990 making its way through there. Yeah, I know that was a fun one, but whew, I didn't want to put my girl through there. By the time I got there, a lot of bikes have gone through, so the route was a little bit destroyed. You can see the big GS. There's another Tenere. There's even the adventure riding Muppets didn't do it. So here we're all gathering again. Yeah, just we wanted to do another section of the river, but because of all the rain, that part was completely mudded out, and we had to change up the route a little bit. So we were making our way over now to then a little playground area where we did some beers and some boerewors rolls, and this is then the barrel race. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun here, and they had a competition to see who gets the dirtiest, whose motorcycle and himself is the dirtiest. And the guys were going all crazy. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This is the river run in September. See you guys in the next one.